Today we are going to be exploring St. Johns Preserve right here in Palm Bay, so stick around. Hey, what's up guys? Today we are here in Northwest Palm Bay and we're going to be checking out St. Johns Preserve. It's a brand new development. It's got 3 different builders who are currently building new homes here. I'm going to give you a tour of the community. We're going to talk about what the HOA is, what it features, who the builders are, what they offer, and what life is like here in St. Johns Preserve. Let's go. All right guys, this is the amenity center for St. Johns Preserve. It's still under construction right now. So right now it's March of 2023 when we're filming this video. This is where the pool is going to be. You can see that's the front of the community right there where we just were. So the amenity center is going to be right here in the front. There's going to be a pool and cabana. It's actually scheduled to be finished and available like June or July of 2023 this summer. So we'll get some drone footage of it now. You can actually see the pool is going in the dirt as we speak. So they're supposed to be making some pretty significant progress on that. So in terms of the HOA fees for St. Johns Preserve, you're looking at like $550 a year. And essentially that includes the access to the pool, the amenity center right here. It is a gated neighborhood. The gates are up, but they're currently open just because it's still under construction. So usually the gates stay open during the days while these new communities are under construction. So there's gonna be 2 gates. Both of those are off of St. Johns Heritage Pkwy. And you've got the 2 gates, the community pool. And then as far as like proximity goes, you know, this is a relatively newly developed, it's an area that's getting a lot of new development in Palm Bay. So you can actually see right behind us here is Heritage High School. So you're literally right next to Heritage High School, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are and what you want. And there's actually a bunch of dirt right here. There's a huge corner parcel on the corner of Malabar Road and St. Johns Heritage Pkwy, where they just actually announced there's gonna be a new Publix shopping center going in right over here. So of course, once Publix comes in, there's all types of other tenants that usually go with Publix anchored retail. So there's gonna be a new Publix right there. So retail and amenities are gonna be coming a lot closer. There's a ton of new development going on St. Johns Heritage Pkwy. You're probably, you know, if I had to guess right now, less than a 10-minute drive to I-95. So if we're talking accessibility to other things, going north to Melbourne, to Vieira, probably about a 10-minute drive right now to get to 95. And then obviously once you're on 95, the commute's gonna vary a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over here now and check out some of the builders. We're gonna start off with Landsea and Homes. I'll give you an idea of what they're building. I'll meet you over there. All right, so these homes that we're checking out now, these are Landsea. So the thing that I think it is unique about Landsea that I like are their different elevations. They basically have like a traditional, a Mediterranean, and a coastal. So you can see right here, this home behind me, this is a coastal. They're all concrete block construction, but as you can see, like this one has a like hardy board look siding. It's got a coastal look. Then you've got ones here that have a stone veneer on the exterior. And then there's ones like across the street right here. I'll turn around so you guys can see that. That's gonna be a little bit more of a traditional look. This one right here is a coastal too, I believe. So Landsea's got some really cool colors and a lot of different elevations. I think it's pretty unique. And so something that's pretty cool about St. Johns Preserve is there's 3 different builders in here right now. You've got Homes, you've got Landsea and Maronda, but they're mixed in throughout the community. So as you can see right here, this is actually an Homes that's being built, and you've got Landsea here. So the community actually has a lot of variety. As you drive through it, it doesn't look like everything's exactly the same. So I think that's pretty cool. I like that. It definitely mixes things up a little bit. As far as pricing goes on Landsea. So Landsea, I would say their entry-level home is starting around $350,000. And as far as like top of the line price point, I've seen them go as high as like 5.25. Now, of course, that's gonna depend on the lot that you choose. Some of these homes have water view, some of them don't. So if it is water view, it's probably gonna have somewhat of a lot premium there. And then of course, if you make changes in the design center, if you get on, or if you get in early enough on in construction and you decide you want to make some design changes, of course, that's going to affect price a little bit as well. So we're going to head over to this section now. I'm going to take you over to where there's some more Adams going, so you can get a better idea of what Adams is building. See you guys there. All right, so this section here, we found some Adams homes. Gives you a pretty good understanding of what Adams looks like from the exterior. And they are what I would consider probably one of the most incentive forward builders as of current. They've got a lot of really good incentives going on. I would say traditionally, it seems like they finish their homes at a little bit more of a basic level to help keep price point low and keep incentives high. But as of recent, they've actually added a few different features. Like now they're putting tile through all the living areas, which wasn't a thing before, so you're only getting carpet in the bedrooms. They've also added in an option for granite and quartz in the kitchen and bathrooms. So price point from an Adams perspective. Adams, I would say their entry-level base price is somewhere around $340,000. And probably the biggest home that they build, it's gonna be a 2-story model. That's gonna be closer to $440,000. So you've got like 340 to 440 in terms of price point on Adams. Now, Landsea and Adams both have inventory homes. So if like quick move-ins or something with a shorter timeline is what you're looking for, you can definitely find that with Adams and Landsea. If you do want to build something earlier on, you can also do that. I'd say right now, construction times realistically are probably 10 to 12 months. You know, I have heard some people quote 8, but I think Landsea's somewhere around 10 to 12. Adams might be about the same, but they both offer inventory homes as well. And that's also where you're gonna find most of the incentives. So if you're looking for interest rate incentives, we're seeing those right now, you know, like 4.75% interest rate incentives. That's usually gonna be with the builder's preferred lender. That's usually on like an FHA or VA. We are seeing those in some cases on conventional loans as well. But those are gonna be a little bit higher, maybe 5%, 5.25%, 5.5%. So if that's something you have questions about, definitely reach out. I've got our contact information down in the description. We'll definitely get you the most up-to-date information on that. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna take you over to that side of the community and we're gonna look at Maronda. Maronda's got something that's a little bit different. So I'll meet you guys over there. All right, so this is actually phase 4. This is where Maronda is building. And if you notice, there's just a ton of dirt behind me. There's only a couple houses that have actually gone up right now. There's one right here across from me that you guys can see. It's one of their bigger models. It's a 2-story. So Maronda is actually a production builder, but they call themselves like a dirt builder, meaning that they don't really build spec or inventory homes. So everything that they do is from the dirt up. So when you contract with them, you're essentially having the same process as you would with like a custom home builder, but they're a production builder. So you have lots of options with finishes, features, and all that good stuff within their parameters. And their quoted build time right now is 8 to 10 months, which if you've shopped new construction is on the shorter end of build times right now. I'm actually gonna turn around because these guys are over here working on this house running a generator, so it's kind of noisy. But so Maronda, production builder, custom experience is kind of what they pride themselves on. Their price points are going to be similar. Their starting price point is going to be about $360,000. I would say top end of base price is going to be $470,000, and then obviously your lot premium and any upgrades that you include are going to dictate that final price of what your home's going to be. So I hope you guys thought this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button down there, show some love, let us know. If you have any questions, drop those down in the comments. And if you need any information or if you want any information about St. John's Preserve or anything else, hit us up. We'd love to hear from you. I've got our contact information down in the description. You can call, text, or email. If you guys haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel right here. Watch one of these videos next. I'll see you next time.